Yeah, I would have. Yeah.
I would have did that. The only bad thing. So I could play. I played it.
Yeah.
He did.
They import them. You just all you gotta do is import them.
So start the dynasty and then import them.
Yep, import the player, and then you go to
I have to start as a rookie. I mean, as a professional, I got to create a whole other professional.
What you mean?
Or I can import them.
You talking about on that?
No, I'm talking about ncaa. As a freshman, do I have to start as a freshman? Because I got a senior right now that's like, see how old he is?
Yeah, you have to start over.
So start with a freshman, you need four freshmen.
I thought you were talking about on that, but I tried on NCAA, so they don't.
And the Sun Devils go down.
Like when you import your player, you could draft your player on the team, and then you can play with like all the other players, and you control everybody, not yourself, just not yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll do that, but I want to be able to, like, say I played a quarterback, I want to be able to control the defense side too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can control everybody. That's yeah. I would you if it worked.
So I think this defense will come back with a little more sense. Saying they didn't let them kind of look like
I got to get you that glitch.
Yeah, people in the glitch and I'm doing good. I could have known I would have took off. I would have gone some like great glitch section.
For real.
They were showing the shit. They said 06 and 07 is the golden glitch. And that's how the movement was.
Yeah. But they say,
bro, feel so much bigger.
This fucking fucking bad. The people that be playing the beta, oh my god, they said, bro, it's serious. They were like, it's so serious.
It's hard though.
Yes. They were like, nigga, good luck if you get a game in the snow or the rain. Nigga gonna be slipping.
Yeah. That's where I'm like, damn it, like.
They say it's so real, like, to the point, like, some of the games you play in fall, nigga, you can't even see. That nigga, it was like the visibility you could see, but like nigga say the receivers be dropping the ball and shit like they can't. Yeah, it's real. Nigga, the quarterback throwing motions, nigga, they throw just like
both sides. It's probably gonna be better competitive by playing against somebody, because you know
at least you gonna get the same shit. The computer, you gonna catch hell.
Yeah, you gonna be pissed off.
For the window? Not yet. They ain't called me back yet. I'm gonna have to call in tomorrow again.
Here's the snatch, etching the fire downfield. They getting that
Can you say the lighter again? I keep looking for my lighter like I had the light in my, like I like licking this. I'm gonna let you hear that that song too.
Hey, make some stop back. Pick up that first down.
That one we did that project with, we finished it last night.
I like to just say that.
Nah, that nigga Payton probably.
He got on that track?
Yeah.
That was what you guys did last night?
Yeah, besides. Boy, that nigga was so. He's still upset. Cause I told this nigga, I said, bro. First he came in, he was like, hey, y'all see that ISP versus such and such race?
Oh yeah, with
Ashton Hall. He was like, man, I didn't know influencer racing was a big thing or whatever. I said, them dudes were at track. I said, Speed, he like a track dude, one of the track dudes. So he like a. I said that man fast for real. He said, man, that man he ain't fast. That's just for. He said he the Jake Paul, over. I said, bro, I said that man will burn the shit out of you. He said, I said, bro, that man will burn the shit out of you. He said, right now. Maybe I don't think so, but I said,
football player.
bro, bro, you're tripping. I said, you're delusional right now. I said, bro, you're tripping. I said, that man will burn the shit out of you. I said, whether you think it's fake or not, he will burn the shit out of you. Both of them will burn the shit out of you. And then I said, furthermore, you're not faster than Marshane. What the fuck? He was like, I will burn Shane. I said, whoa. I said, whoa, wait, what? No, we were in here.
The only nigga that was
and then
with Shane was Travis.
Nigga, what?
That was the only two people that had.
And Travis, Travis had speed. Shane had quick. He was quicker. Yeah. Take off.
He was the fastest on my high school team.
Bro. So he said this, then he was like, I was like, bro, you're not faster than Shane right now. He said, I would have burned Shane back then. I said, wait, what? I said, when? I said, bro, when we played for the Gladiators, bro, Shane was the only one who speed I used to worry about as far as speed. I said,
been fast since high school, bro.
So then
faster than college niggas in high school. He's a fast on our team.
So then he called the chat. It was like, so I'm talking about everybody picked up. I don't know, everybody picked up. And it was like, he started explaining the story. And then he was like, all right, just to make a long story short, what I was saying was, I'm faster than Marshane.
He's not.
And Marshane said, please.
Marshane had like world class high school.
Then
He was the fastest on our track team.
He on his Facebook right now talking about it right now. He got some niggas from Vegas talking about. Yeah. I said, bro. I don't know a nigga from Nevada that
Shane was getting watched basically because of his speed when he was getting recruited from college.
Bro.
It's because he could his release and his speed is.
Bro, that man take off. Bro, I've never seen a receiver. I've been guarding receivers damn near my whole life, bro. And I feel like I'm a damn good DB.
Yeah.
When I ran up on Shane, I played everybody the same way.
Yeah.
And I was pressing everybody.
You have to play Shane different.
Bro. So he got side by side with me, and I'm running with this nigga, and I'm like, all right. Nigga, the ball got in the air, and that nigga took off.
Yes.
I said, hey,
it's always
do that shit like that. Like, bro, like, if I'm running with you, you ain't.
Payne is lucky I wasn't here. Because I would have told this nigga, like, nigga, Shane got recruited for his speed.
Bro.
Like, he literally, like, when we ran 40s, his shit blew everybody by.
I said, no way.
By a good
I said, bro, no fucking way that you feel that you were faster than Shane. Ever.
No, Shane.
He's like, I ran a 4.3. I said,
no, you didn't. No, you didn't. He never ran no 4.3. Reggie Bush ran a 4.3.
He said, I ran a 4.3.
Faster than Reggie Bush.
I said, bro, listen.
He didn't run no 4.3.
I said, listen, bro. Let me see.
If he ran a 4.3, he wouldn't have been going to the Grizz.
So he was like, he got some. He takes.
Got a scally.
Go look at the thing. It's on their J page.
I can't, bro. I'm the Facebook shit.
Oh.
I wish I would have been on there because I would have been nigga.
Hold on, they might have said something. Cause the nigga challenged me to. Look, this.
Even Randy's on there.
No, they ain't Randy.
Oh, that's a different Randy.
That's some dude he tagged. Some white
You
boy.
need to go on there and say, Terry just co-signed. Shane will burn the shit out of you, Pate. Say, Terry said Shane's been fast since fucking high school. And there wasn't nobody even
I've
close
been
to
telling
him.
this man, bro, I don't give a fuck. Bro, before I got shot, I could run. I wasn't close to fucking Shady Speed. And when I got out here, nigga was like, bro, you're fast. I was like, fast? Bro, I'm one of the slowest niggas where I come from.
Yeah, y'all good, because y'all got world-class speed out there.
This nigga talking about we will blow Louisiana out the water when it comes to speed. I said, what? Hey,
Nevada?
yes, I said, bro.
California has way more speed than Nevada.
I said, bro,
Nevada has no speed.
I said, name me one fast nigga from Nevada right now.
And all the Nevada niggas that were in high school, most of them came from California and went up there
Nevada
for that school. That what was it called? Bishop Gordon, maybe?
It gotta be Bishop Gordon, because that's one of the schools he was talking about like the other day. Bishop Gordon.
That was all Cali niggas.
I said, bro.
I couldn't make the teams for the other
California schools, the good schools. So they just take the niggas that's good. Yeah, they take the niggas that's good.
That they can kill out there.
That's like a nigga from California moving out to Great Falls
to go ahead.
To know he gonna go have. Oh my bad.
No, I don't know what is paid on.
Bro, I was like, bro, I don't know what you tripping off of right now. Niggas say he act like niggas from Vegas ain't talented. I don't know no nigga from Vegas, dog. Name me what you can't name me one athlete that's in the pros that's from fucking Nevada.
That shit is crazy.
Looking to go up top on first down.
Can you name somebody that's legit in the NFL that you know that's known that came from Nevada? Not the school Nevada. I'm talking about that's from Nevada.
He got a chance to get a lot more, but he's got the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down.
I couldn't take it, bro.
Second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Into the house. Touchdown, Arizona.
Well, how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. We better start playing some better defense for the 3's coming soon.
Lining up for the PAT. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays.
Makes the grab down the left side. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the right. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. To the air, it's Massey. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got his man on the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Got it! And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Finds his man down the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
That's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Quick strike complete. And the Wildcats pick up the first down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. He's looking to throw it. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, all the tradition, all of the bad blood between these programs, it's all kind of come to a boil today in a spirited first half in the fight for the Territorial Cup. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Dropping back, it's Massey. Looking for a big gain. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you've got the offense right where you want it.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A strike downfield. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Inside the 40. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. And you see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the 1st down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Arizona has it in the red zone. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to get the edge on the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think the offense was hoping the defense would be expecting inside runs, so they toss it trying to use the speed to get to the outside, but the defense didn't bite. They were there to make a negative play and now set up 4th down.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll test the right side. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Caught over the middle. It's Stevens. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Back to throw, it's Massey. Finds his tight end. At the 45 on his way. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy. Because of his frame, you're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Still running at the 40. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Quick completion to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Massey. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his hands.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Arizona State! And here they come, almost all the way back. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. The pull and throw off the RPO. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Went to the running game on first down, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. The Wildcats will move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Arizona comes out with another 1st down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Arizona.
They'll line up to go for 2.
Here we go.
They want to throw it. Now improvising. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Arizona State, 15.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on.
And the sack all the way back at the 5. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. And the offense just going to spike it here.
Third down coming.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Looking to the big tight end. Pass on the way. It's kicked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got to multiply. Football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out and execute and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.